welcome back to the live. We finally made it. We finally made it. But I feel like I had a good day. Like, I feel like it was just a highlight of like, put yourself first. Today and yesterday and the day before that and the day before that has been about put yourself first. So that's what I've been doing all day. Put myself first. I actually just came from a good walk, a good workout outside. You know, we got our steps in. I did about 3 miles, a little bit over an hour, and I burned like 350 calories. So I'm feeling really good. I stretched. I did some grounding. Me and Mama just threw down on some like watermelon and strawberries. So I'm feeling really good right now. And I'm ready to go ahead and finish the remainder of these zodiac signs that I've been trying to get done for the past couple days. So yeah, thank you guys for being patient with me. Ow, Mama, ow! Oh my goodness. For those of y'all who got kids, mamas, do your babies ever just randomly pinch your fucking nipples? Oh my goodness. Like she was trying to get up off the floor and she decides to grab my titty and twist it for support. I know she don't mean to do it. She don't know what she doing, but damn, that shit hurt. Yes, Mama? Are you gonna finish your watermelon? Yeah. Ma'am. Hmm. There you go. All right. I'm gonna get into these. I think we left off with Pisces, and we're supposed to be working backwards. So next is gonna be Aquarius. Aquarius, I'm gonna timestamp you at, and it's still pretty early too, which is good. I feel like my schedule is getting ready to change all over again. So it might go back to doing the readings in the evening. Hi Bella, hi Faith. Welcome in. I'm gonna start Aquarius at 3:30. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. Energy check-in for Aquarius. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, for your support and love. I truly do appreciate you. Thank you, Faith. I really appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome to the tribe. Let's see what's going on with Aqua. What's going on with Aquarius? Energy check-in. Now I got a tickle in my throat. Oh gosh. Hi, official Larry. Capricorn will be after Aquarius. We got Queen of Wands. We got Ten of Wands. Aquarius, what are you not speaking on? Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Four Swords in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. Interesting. We got two queens on the board. All right, Page of Wands in reverse. And there you go, the star. Okay, so this is giving me an energy of like self-respect and also respect that you deserve from others, Aquarius. This could be something that you're wrapping up, like a cycle that you're wrapping up, right? You may notice that people are starting to give you this, your space, give you the space you need to grow, the space you need to like dive into yourself, dive into the things that you enjoy, your passions and things like that. Like, don't take offense to people like pulling back or not like checking in on you or anything like that, because I feel like you're being protected at this time. I feel like your spirit team, God, wants to like draw you back in order to like give you some very crucial information, some downloads, some spiritual upgrades that you need, because you're leveling up, you're elevating right now in your spiritual journey, Aquarius, right? So you may find that, you know, communication could be slowing down amongst you and maybe family members, friends, people that you usually talk to on a day-to-day basis. You know, maybe you're not hearing from people, or you just don't have the energy to like entertain anybody as of lately. You just want to be to yourself. You know, or maybe you've been locked into something like a passion project and you're like, oh, I'm so glad that nobody's called me, nobody's texted me, nobody's bothering me. I can actually focus on myself or focus on this dream, this passion that I have. I can go all in on it because nobody's riding my ass pretty much. Okay? And you could feel really good. Like you could feel really good in this energy, really confident in yourself and your ability to manifest. But I said we got two queens on the board here, and it almost gives me like two people fighting for attention, fighting for the spotlight is what I'm getting. You have somebody watching you. And I've been picking up on this for a couple weeks, Aquarius. One of your readings, I told you somebody has been like keeping a close watch on you, right? It's somebody in the background. Somebody is seeing your glow up. Somebody is seeing your transformation. Somebody is seeing your spiritual growth here. And it's like a part of them that's inspired by it, but it's also a part of them that's threatened by it as well. It's almost like somebody trying to play catch up, or like trying to keep up with you, or trying to like be 10 steps ahead of you. But they always find themselves falling short because you always end up knowing a little bit more than that person, or like being a little more advanced in a certain area than this person, being more masterful at something. It feels like somebody's trying to play catch up here. Now, if that's not like someone like low-key like competing with you in the background, then this could just be an energy of you like competing with yourself. Maybe you were stuck in an energy of people pleasing and giving your time, your energy away to individuals instead of pouring back into yourself. And now that you're implementing more of a self-care routine and you're being more selfish with your time and your energy, now the universe is trying to catch you up. You know what I'm saying? So they filling you in, they filling in the gaps. You know, any places that you were lacking in your life, it's like those holes are being filled up, okay? You're going to start feeling more fulfilled in your life, feeling more full, like full of life. That's funny because I heard that before I got on live, I heard filled with life. Hi, Jasmine. As I was sitting there eating my watermelon, I heard them say like full off of life. Right? So Aquarius, you're going to be full off of life, full off of joy, full off of abundance, full off of happiness, full off of contentment and comfort very soon, okay? Your entire energy is shifting, and there's someone outside of you that is feeling this. They're seeing it. They're seeing your manifestations come to life, and they almost feel, it's almost like you're going to see these individuals in like a frenzy. Maybe not like quite literally like physically, but energetically you're gonna feel there's something off between you and one other person in particular for some reason. It's like this Queen of Wands over here, and then I'm picking up this is you with the Queen of Pentacles. This is your energy. Hi, the bushes. We have a Queen of Wands and we have a Queen of Pentacles on opposing sides here. We're on Aquarius right now. Aquarius, you're the Queen of Pentacles in this energy, okay? You're focused on your bag, you're focused on your stability, you're focused on building yourself up. I said like you could be growing in your confidence in something as well. And we have this Queen of Wands energy over here. Here's the thing. There's one person that is wearing this image. Like they're wearing, like you are masterful in something, Aquarius, and then there's one other person that's like they're pretending to be. You know what I'm saying? So if you pulled your energy back from this person and you've been studying and you've been locking in and you've been like, you know, focused on you and grooming yourself and sharpening your skills, sharpening your sword in certain areas of your life, you know, and then you pop back out and with all this knowledge and all this information and all these new projects and, you know, just great things happening for you, you know, good things, good news coming in for you. You have this person a little worried, you know, because they're like, okay, let me get my shit together. Let me get my ducks in a row. Let me go read a script or something so I sound like I know what I'm doing. So I look like I know what I'm doing so that it look like me and Aquarius are on the same page. But no, that's not the case. You've actually done the work, Aquarius. That's why all of these wonderful things are coming in for you. That's why you're now in your star energy. It's almost like you're at the peak of your potential right now, and somebody sees that. Yes, mama. I cannot blow no bubbles for you right now. Yeah. No ma'am. No ma'am. Okay? Here. You still got a whole strawberry you didn't finish. Hmm? You got animal crackers up here. You can't hit the TV. Okay, mama. Yeah, okay. That's interesting though. Okay. Clarify this Ten of Wands for this Queen of Wands. What's going on here? Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Wow. Judgment. So this Queen of Wands could feel like something is owed to them. Whether this is your time and energy, your resources, whatever, they feel like something is owed to them. Or this is somebody who just like sits back and wait for stuff to come to them, wait for things to just happen for them, you know, without actually putting in the work, putting in the time, effort, and energy to grow and mature, to heal. This could be somebody holding on to a lot of like trauma from their past as well. Mama, please, please. Give me a second, okay? Here, you want your bracelet? Look. Look. Here. You got your own bracelet. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, this is somebody holding on to a lot from their past, okay? And that's why they're not moving forward in their journey. They could be trying to rush a journey. I mean, this is Queen of Wands as well. They could be somebody very spiritual, and they could be trying to rush their spiritual journey or rush to go through like an awakening or something. Or it's like, it's something inauthentic about what this person is doing. It almost feels like you guys are doing the same thing, but somebody's being inauthentic in their journey. And maybe you Aquarius, you've actually gone through it. Like you've actually endured this spiritual journey. Okay? Like I said, you've become masterful in something. And it's not anything that you have to prove. It's just showing up in your energy. It's just in your aura. Hey, Monet. Right? Thank you, Jasmine. It's just showing up in your aura. You don't have anything to prove. You're not trying to show off or be the smartest in the room or the most creative or the most gifted. Like, that's not what you're trying to do. It would seem like every opportunity this person get, they try to make themselves look like they're more superior than you, or that they know more than you, or that they're more advanced than you, more skilled. But that's just a front. This person is just putting on a front. They may even like copy verbatim what you do and say. Or this person may be learning from you in the background, and you don't know that they watch your every move. And then they go and they repeat everything that they learned from you to make it seem like they went and did the work, or make it seem like they went and studied that, or make it seem like they been knew this. Like, that's it's not the case. It's not the case. Okay, Knight of Swords in reverse. Something is not going to come in for this person like full speed until they actually sit down with themselves and ask themselves who they are. Like, who are they trying to be, who are they trying to become? Is this who they really are, or are they trying to copy somebody else? Are they trying to be a copycat and copy somebody else's identity and wear it as their own because it looks good, because it feels good, because it makes them look empowered, because they feel like they're going to gain respect and admiration for this? They're looking for validation. Because I guarantee you, if you were to put this person on the spot and ask them some shit, put them in a hot seat, they wouldn't be able to match you on that level, okay, on that vibration, in that intellect, in that language. They wouldn't be able to break down to you like the detail of something, the magnitude of something, the depths of something, the way that you can, Aquarius. Because whatever it is that you're skilled at, you are naturally good at this. Like this was maybe like something natural, like a natural born gift or ability or skill set that you have, that you've just nurtured and grown over time, okay? Whereas this is somebody who like picked up a book and is reading from it and practicing or like pretending. It's like, let me put it in like a different context. It's like somebody who naturally just knows how to fucking cook their ass off versus somebody who follows a recipe. It's a difference. It's a difference. The person that just does it naturally, they couldn't tell you their measurements. They couldn't tell you what they just got the sauce like that. They don't measure shit. They just go with the flow. They go with what they feel, okay? But you have a Queen of Wands over here that's reading a recipe verbatim, and then they go and they say, "Oh yeah, I ain't read no recipe. Oh yeah, I just did." They ain't gonna mention the fact that they copied the whole recipe offline, but they gonna take full credit for it. If you get what I'm saying. So this is that energy. It's almost like the real from the fake is about to be exposed, Aquarius. Now, if this is not just one individual in particular, this could be like a group of people. This could be online. This could be social media. You're being like selected, or like you're being picked from a group. Like you're being removed from a group, and it's because you're going to be in the spotlight, and people are going to see the truth of who you are. They're going to see the truth of your gift, your ability, you know? And it may come from you speaking as well, Aquarius. Because I said coming into your reading, like, I feel a tickle in my throat now. There's something you're not speaking on. Look, he said, dust myself off and keep going. Yeah, okay. So with that, whatever it is, like you're holding back, you're hesitating on, you're afraid to do it. Look, you see they cheering them on. It's like your spirit team is like, come on, like, let's go. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Put this out, okay? You deserve to be seen. You deserve to be heard. You're ready. You're ready. Go for it, okay? Be careful you're not like dimming your own light or holding back because you're afraid of making other people feel small or uncomfortable. This could be pretty much the synopsis of the energy here, right? Don't be afraid to take up space, Aquarius. Your energy is going to make people uncomfortable because you're the fucking star. Just period. You're the star. And whatever it is that you're doing in this spotlight here, you're going to be making money from it. Right? Whatever it is you do naturally, you're going to be making money from it. But don't dim your light or like put your life on pause or never go after that dream or whatever because you're worried about losing people. You know, you're worried about what people are going to think, their opinions. You know, you're worried about being rejected, being criticized. Or again, like I said, you're trying to keep yourself small, remain humble so that other people can be comfortable with your energy or comfortable with your gift. You're not here to make other people comfortable. You're here to step up and lead in your calling, okay? And you shining in your light and being authentically you is going to inspire others to do the same because they're not going to have a choice. Because at this point, they're going to be looking like the fraud. Okay. So it's just giving fraudulent behavior. It's fraudulent behavior around you right now, okay? And it's about to be exposed. The real from the fake is about to be exposed, okay? We got the Eight of Pentacles here, the Magician. And I'm getting, it's going to be exposed as you start to get, like, the manifestations, your dreams, your prayers, and things like that are going to start coming in very quickly for you, right? So pay attention to certain people in your life and how they respond to your blessings. This sounds familiar. Like, this sounds like I said this in somebody else's reading. I probably did, but yeah. Pay attention to people and how they receive you when you are getting these blessings, when you're getting this attention and things like that, okay? The people who don't never have anything good to say, or the people who don't say anything at all, when they see you, you know you've achieved something, you know you're looking good, you're feeling good, they never say anything about it, they never comment on it. Those are the fake motherfuckers, okay? Usually if somebody ain't got some nothing to say, they just because they don't have anything good to say, or they're being shady behind closed doors. So just pay attention. Just pay attention. They'll reveal themselves. Okay? Let me get some energy to clarify this for Aquarius. But I mean, overall, this is a good energy. You ain't got nothing to worry about. They be front and center, right? Be front and center. But God does that on purpose, though. God brings them to the front. You know what? I'm going to give you front row seat. You know what? I'm going to give you the best seat in the motherfucking house so you can watch and witness me bless Aquarius. I want you to witness this testimony real quick. And in their mind, they think they get in front row seat to watch you fail. Think again. Think again, okay? You get in front row seat. Ooh, man. This sounds similar to another read I did 2 years ago. When I tell you, it's a lot of shit coming up from about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And I'm realizing, like, I didn't know I was seeing that far off. It's even audio recordings that I have on my phone that I never released to anybody, just readings that I did, like, personally for myself. And it's like down to the month it lines up. The year is different, but like the month or the day, the time, it lines up. Like I was just randomly scrolled through like my audio book on my phone, because I do this with my spirit guides, and I'm like, all right, what message do I need today? And I clicked on one, and the entire message was pertaining to the month of July, what's coming in the month of July. Mind you, I did that reading back in 2020. And when I tell you it was down to a fucking T, it would have creeped the average person out. So I'm still trying to figure it out and learn like what's going on with the timing of my readings. Like, but I can say the most recent ones, like these weekly readings I've been doing, they've been playing out like by the week. And I've been seeing it like it's playing out by the week. Some of the signs, they're lagging a little bit, but I be seeing it, yo, and I just be wondering if anybody else is picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, we have the choice card out here. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you at this time. Okay, we have ask for help, we have presence, and we have compassion. Have faith. So I'm getting Aquarius. This is surrender. This may have been an individual in your life who's put in a position to help you when you were going through a very hard time in your life. And they chose to, like, I'm getting like this, I'm hearing like disassemble you. This could have something to do with like your character. Like, say if somebody came to you for help, or like you needed someone's help or something like that, like they may have been like smiling in your face, you know. They may have had good things to say to you in your face and acting like they're encouraging you and that they have faith in you and that they praying for you and all this other shit. But behind closed doors, they could be like dismantling your character, talking shit about you, being shady, you know, trying to get other people to view you in a negative light. So when they get to witness this blessing that comes in for you, Aquarius, it's going to hit them like a fucking ton of bricks, yo. Because now they're going to have to stand on that shit they was talking about you behind your back. Because now these people that they were trying to convince to turn against you are going to see that they're a hater. Okay? That they're the fraud, that they're fake, that they don't actually support you or want the best for you. Okay? They just took it as an opportunity to put themselves on a pedestal when you were going through a rough time. They thought, ooh, this is my time. I could take Aquarius' spot. I could take the spotlight while they down and out. But you was just going through a season. Your season of being down and out and without and lost and all this other shit was God grooming you, preparing you, right? What happens when you plant a seed in darkness? It grows. It turns into a fucking flower. Okay. What's that? I'm gonna just take that as confirmation. It's been a lot of shit going on today, y'all. Is that my washer? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm doing laundry right now. My washing machine is beeping. We're gonna wrap that up, Aquarius. Give me a second. But yeah, you put a seed in darkness, it's gonna grow into a beautiful flower. And I feel like you're that flower now, Aquarius. So don't trip. Because I feel like you already spotted the fake ones. You already spotted them. You know who they are. Give me a second, y'all. I don't know why it's saying. So my washing machine has like this alarm on it to let me know when it's flooding. And it's not flooding. It's just beeping. Like it's hardly any water in the washing machine. Shit like this been happening all day. Like I was in the bathroom and yeah, I was in the bathroom because I just gotten out the shower and gave Layla a bath. And I was washing my face. And I said, you know what? Maybe they've just been wanting me to, pour back into myself and put myself first. And as soon as I said that, the night light in my bathroom turned on, but the switch was off. So I have like this candle warmer night light in my bathroom. The switch is off and the light turned on to the point where when I went to turn the switch on, like it turned off and then shut back on. So I was like, okay, y'all in here today. Let me see what y'all talk about. You said 2 weeks ago? Oh, wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yup. Pay attention to the people that's like suddenly falling sick. Suddenly going real quiet. Suddenly coming in asking for help. The scale is fucking tipping. It's fucking tipping, and it's not easing its way. It's just gonna be a drastic fucking tip. Some people gonna be put on their ass. Some people gonna be put on their ass, and they may not even know why. They may not even think. They may not even think it was because of something that they did a few years ago. That's what I'm saying. Karma is unpredictable. You don't know when it's gonna come in. All right. I don't think I need to pull a timing card per se on this because I don't. Like I said, I feel like Aquarius, you already know who it is. Like you already know who this individual is or who these people are that has been fake towards you, or talking about you behind your back and shit like that, being funny, being shady. You know, and I don't really feel like that's gonna change. Like there's nothing that's going to change these individuals because they've been this way. They've been this way. And they're going to continue to be this way. But just, again, pay attention to the people that get real quiet. They get real quiet. They had a whole lot to say when you wasn't doing good, but now they real quiet now. Okay. Yeah, I don't need to put no timing on this. Now, it might, because when I came in, I was like, what are you not speaking on? It might be a situation where you gotta like stand up for yourself, Aquarius, defend your position, especially if somebody being shady or trying to play you. You might have to put somebody in their place. Okay, don't be afraid to do that. Mama, we're not doing this today. No. No. You just want to be nosy. All right. Next is Capricorn. I gotta move all my decks because she's just ma'am. Here. Do what you want with that. You want mine? Okay, and can I have a blue one? Now you got two. You she want my notebook. Hey girl. Yeah, there you go. You got your own piece of paper and everything. Do your thing, player. I don't care, whatever to get her to leave me alone. She got my little color pens. It's the little clickable one, so I mean it's not extended, so I'm not worried about her scribbling on anything, but she likes to copy me. What was you just talking about on Aquarius reading? Copycat. But yeah, she see me with my notebook and my pen, so I gave her a piece of paper so she could pretend. The confirmation is crazy. Okay. And it's funny because I was in the supermarket today, and I had the cart with Layla, and I was just going over my items in my cart. I didn't see this disabled lady like coming up behind me, like, and she was sitting there for a little minute waiting for me to like move out the way, but she didn't say anything to me. And I was like, oh, I didn't see you there. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And she's like, no, it's fine. I'm just looking at your baby. She's watching your every move. So I just find that funny how like I pay attention to certain synchronicities throughout the day because I know they align with the messages that God is trying to bring in. Right? So yeah, Aquarius, you got fans. But anyway, let's get into Capricorn. Capricorn. Now I gotta use the regular pen. I can't even use the cute pen because she just took my cute pens. This might be Capricorn's energy. Okay, we're gonna start Capricorn at for those of y'all who are coming in, I'm only doing zodiac signs tonight, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the information is in the description box. Okay? All right, Capricorn. The Lovers. I'm here, wanna be starting something. You got to be starting something. Says you wanna be starting something. Got to be starting something. Okay. The Lovers, Queen of Wands, the Strength card, and the Page of Cups. I gotta tell y'all about my dream later too. That Strength card just reminded me. But the Lovers, Queen of Wands, Strength card, Page of Cups, Nine of Wands. Let's clarify that Strength though. No, actually, let's just put it at the end. Interesting. Oh, that one didn't want to come out. Okay. Queen of Wands. Oh, that is not the Queen of Wands. That is the Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, Four of Swords. And the Ten of Wands. This is giving me Capricorn. There's an energy. You said listening to Michael Jackson. There's an energy of like somebody underestimating you in a sense. I don't know if it's because of age, status, accolades, what you have, what you don't have. There's like an energy of like someone being like the master of disguise here. Like, let me just give an example of like maybe a younger person, but when they look very young, but when you speak to them, they're very wise. You know what I'm saying? Very wise, very experienced. Or like you see somebody who's like mean as fuck, or they look mean as fuck, but then you talk to them and they're very nice and sweet and bubbly and maybe quirky or whatever, you know? Somebody's looking at you as like a master of disguise, or like they didn't expect to like receive you in the way that they did. Or this is what's coming towards you, right? You might be end up having like a very like unconventional conversation or interaction with someone, and you're gonna be leaving like a lasting impression on this person. Like they're gonna be thinking about this for some time. Okay, that Lovers came out first, right? So but I'm getting like this is somebody viewing you that way. Like this is somebody viewing you like a soulmate, or viewing you like a godsend, or like an angel, or like it's something about your energy that's very different from what they've experienced in their past. That Nine of Wands energy here in reverse. And it almost gives me the energy of like this individual, place and word apply, I'm just reading energy, y'all. But this individual feels like they were supposed to go through the pain that they went through. They feel like what they went through with certain individuals, this is definitely a relationship reading. They feel like the individuals that that they experienced some sort of karma with in their past, it made them stronger. Like they're giving credit to other people. Like they're not taking credit for why they are where they are in their life right now. They're still giving credit to individuals that like did them wrong in the past, until they meet you and they realize I didn't have to endure that. Like there are actually good people in the world, or like I've never experienced this before. Somebody feels like your energy is just rare. And it's almost like you've taken the blindfold off of somebody. It gives me the energy of somebody who's constantly been in like toxic situations, and then they finally meet somebody that's in it's like a healthy dynamic. You actually have a good head on your shoulders. You know, you have good reasoning. You're very wise. You know, you're very compassionate and considerate of other people's feelings, emotions. You know, you're a great listener. You listen when this person talks. That could be something that stands out for this person. Maybe they're not used to having a space to just be themselves and be open without judgment. Monet. Maybe. You're his safe space. Isn't there like an age difference between you guys too? A huge age difference between you and him. Yeah, somebody in a nutshell. It just feels like you were not what this person expected at all when they met you. Like, this could be what's coming towards you, Capricorn, if it didn't already happen. Like, oh, it said by the end of the week. I thought I had the other deck in my hand. It's the timing deck. It says by the end of the week. Okay, put that down. So by the end of the week, this could be coming in for you, Capricorn. You'll get 3 of Cups. This might even be somebody like asking you out on a date or something. They want to talk to you more. They want to get to know you more. They want to be in your energy more. They want to see like what's beneath the surface. Like they want to dig a little bit deeper here. Because I feel like you just scratched the surface with this individual. They just scratched the surface with you. And they're like, wow, like, I'm really impressed. Oh, wow, this person has changed my perspective. Oh, wow, like, it's been a long time since I've, like, talked to somebody or met somebody who's like, as genuine as this person. Okay? I'm getting you have a very, like, warm energy about you. It feels very cozy, very homey. We have the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's thinking about coming forward and making an offer towards you, Capricorn. It's like you stabilize this person's energy. My ear is ringing. Like they feel like they're walking on like solid ground when they're around you. Or maybe like time stands still when they're around you. They've never experienced that with anyone else. They've never experienced that before. Maybe they're used to dealing with individuals who only want them for what they have. Queen of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody who's still actively in this person's life, or they have some sort of connection to. The Page of Pentacles. I don't feel like this person giving to this individual though. Only when it's necessary is what I'm getting. Only when it's absolutely necessary. But there's no like emotional tie here with whoever it is that's in the background. We have the 5 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So if you were worried that person, they're not, whoever it is that they deal with in the background, maybe because kids are involved or shit. I mean, this could be like a parent in their life they don't talk to no more. Like they're not involved like emotion. Like there isn't like a deep emotional connection with someone in the past. In the past. Okay, you said kids, mother. Hey, Diamond, I'm good. How are you? We have the Death card in reverse. Yeah, something came to a complete end here between this person and someone of their past. Like someone knows not to cross a certain boundary anymore. Okay, and once that came to an end, like some sort of abundance came flooding in for this person to the point where they're now being given options. Okay, and I'm getting like they have multiple options to like go towards like a certain like lifestyle that involves like freedom, comfort, like expansion, travel, you know, like they can do whatever they want to do now. Like you said, milk him for money. It'd be like that, but no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay, so energetically, I mean, this person could also be stepping back because, you know, you're in this person's life now. Hey, mama, please, come on. You was doing so good. You just run up on me trying to snatch my damn cards. This is beautiful though, Capricorn. For those of you who are not in a relationship or a marriage, like this is somebody completely brand new. And listen, you left a lasting impression on somebody. They haven't stopped thinking about you since. I just want you to know that, okay? That you've made this person realize that they were settling most of their life. Like they have risen their standards now because of you. Ma'am. See, be coming over here. Say hey. What's that on your mouth? This is good. I like this Capricorn. I'm gonna just say, like, just go with the flow. Okay, go with the flow. Keep being yourself. You know, because you're helping somebody else heal, whether you know it or not. I mean, this could have just been a run-in with a stranger. In that one conversation, you just changed this person's life, changed their perspective moving forward. You've also given them a confidence boost as well. So you're about to be blessed because of this. Because you were so open and honest and real with this person, genuine with this person, you're about to receive some form of abundance, or this is what's already happened for you. Maybe this encounter with this person led to you receiving some form of abundance. Interesting. Okay. So this may also be like a test, Capricorn, to see if you're going to have the courage to be yourself, to be authentic, to be open, like unapologetic in your energy. So just go with the flow. Just be yourself. Because you never know, like, how much of an impact you could be making on somebody else from just being yourself. And what I'm feeling from this, like, you've changed somebody's life with just like one conversation. And if this is somebody who has like romantic feelings towards you, or like interested in you, like they've spotted you out, they may want to pursue you further. Like, you may be getting asked out on a date or something because they want to have another conversation. They look, Emperor, they want to have another conversation. They want to see where things go. Okay? So keep showing up as yourself, Capricorn. You pass some sort of test by doing so. Look, give, yeah. It's like an equal exchange here. Like I said, this encounter could have led to you receiving some sort of good fortune. Yep, reassess. You were being tested. You were being tested, Capricorn. Okay, I feel like you passed the test. That's crazy. You never know when the universe comes throw a test at you. For some of you, this may have been a test to see if you were ready to receive real love, genuine love, like a real soulmate connection, right? Remember, I was picking up on Master of Disguise? So this could be like a soulmate in disguise, or like a blessing in disguise here. They may have initially showed up as something or someone who's not like your usual type. But then when you have a conversation with this person, it feels like you've known them for years, or it just feels right, you know? Maybe time stands still, or like you don't want to end the conversation. Like you want to keep talking to this person. You want to see them again. They're on your mind, and you're like, okay, why? What the fuck? Why am I thinking about this person? Why am I dreaming about this person? Because you don't realize you just met like a divine counterpart. You just met a new soulmate who's going to have a lasting effect on your life, who's going to play a huge role in your life. And it started with you being yourself. Being vulnerable. Right? That's beautiful. So I feel like if you had done the opposite, like if you had been closed off or reserved or like fake towards this person, you would have missed this opportunity. You'd have missed out on a soulmate that was coming in at the perfect time for you. You know? It's almost like you would have missed your train. And you would have to wait until the next one came back around. It would have been a long time before you met somebody else where you shared this like deep, genuine connection with, deep bond with. It almost feels like a best friend energy, you know? Or like the love of your fucking life. And you just don't have a clue. Like, you don't realize that you just met the love of your fucking life. But you're about to find out is what I'm getting. And it's going to happen with time is what I'm getting. Give it time. You still have the choice whether you want to pursue this person or let them in or allow them to have access to you in a certain way. It's completely up to you, Capricorn. But I feel like if it's a good thing, it makes you feel good, you feel comfortable in this person's energy, in their space, then why not? Why not go for it? Why not be open to it? How often are you going to come around to someone like this, you know? A love like this. It's literally being brought to you. It's being presented to you. It's like, okay, universe is like, hey, here's your soulmate. Do you want to take them or not? You've been asking all this damn time. Now I bring them to you and now you're questioning it. But again, that was the test to see if you would turn away a good thing. You're allowing good things to come into your life now, Capricorn. You're recognizing the goodness in your life. You're no longer rejecting the blessings that are coming towards you because maybe you couldn't differentiate the real from the fake before. But now you're going with what you feel versus what you can what people are showing you. You're going with what you feel. Right? Okay. Well, I like that. Okay. Let's get timing. We already had by the end of the week on the bottom, but let's just see what else comes out. So we have September. So by September, by fall, this could be something that's like progressing in a really good direction between you and this individual if you decide to pursue this further. Okay. I like this for you. We have 9 months from now. So September is, how many months is it? We're in July, that's 2 months from now. So that's another 7 months. What is that? 9. Child. Sometimes I just don't be feeling like doing math. Probably around Valentine's Day. This might be something that solidifies between you and this person. If I'm doing a prediction like for the future of this connection, if you guys, you know, continue to date and see each other. You said June. Did I say fucking? Let me look at my goddamn calendar, child. Let me use my damn fingers. Okay, so it's July right now. This month 7, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, spring. So by spring next year, I'm getting by spring next year, you might be moving in with this person. Which might be fast for some of y'all, but no, I'm for real. I'm dead ass picking up on it. You might actually be moving in with somebody 9 months from now. They may solidify something around Valentine's Day, and by April of next year, you guys might be living together, moving in together. Depending on how it go. Depending on how it go, okay? It's your choice, all right? It says going too fast, slow down, take your time. Yeah, this is a situation. You see this train on here, right? This is something that's going to move at a steady pace only if you allow it to. It's like allow yourself to just be taken up in the wind. Like let the wind just take you. It's what I'm getting. You know, because you know you have some people, sometimes they be afraid to fall in love. You know, they get scared. Like when their feelings get deep in it, they get scared. And they be trying to pull back. They be trying to resist and shit like that. And it's like, you're not going to be able to resist this energy. So just go with it, okay? go with it. This person asks you out, say yes. Okay. All right. Capricorn, I'm gonna leave your reading there. That was really beautiful. I like that. I like that. It almost feels like love is like falling in your lap. You know, when you weren't looking for it. All right. You didn't put my cards on the floor, girl. All right. And it's rare I get like a love reading for Capricorn. It's rare I get like a love reading for Capricorn. unless it's somebody who's a Capricorn and they're asking for it, but usually Capricorn is more focused on like family and work and shit. Because that's all they're about. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, Capricorn, slow down. Get a little sprinkle of this love over here, okay? You need to make space for love. Have a good time, laugh, be playful. Take life so damn serious all the time. Okay. That's why I love playing with my baby, because she reminds me not to take life so damn serious. Like, she brings me back to my inner child. So I take playtime very serious. Okay. I just cleaned up all these cards, not realizing that it's still half a deck on the floor. Give me a second, y'all, to pick these cards up, and then we're gonna jump into Sag. Okay, 1 second. Alright, sorry y'all, I had to switch my clothes too.
You get on your sets.
Alright, Sag is next. Mama. My cards, okay. Oh, it's still early. Where you at, Jasmine? Wait, look. Can I finish, please? Can I finish? Thank you. It's not gonna last long. Okay. Sagittarius. What's going on with Sag? Let me drink my water. Ooh, not the hiccups. Okay. Sagittarius. Message for Sag. Make sure you're drinking enough water, Sag. And the 3 of Cups come in reverse. 9 of Pentacles. This Star in reverse. The Moon card in reverse. I'm hearing, Sag, you're getting your footing in something. You're getting your footing in something here. Okay. I'm getting like finally, like you're getting your footing in something. We have the King of Swords. The Page of Swords. No, that's the Page of Wands. Okay. So this is like someone who's going from just watching you grow in a certain area to someone actually speaking on it. Like you might be surprised to receive some sort of like I'm getting like I'm hearing it, but I'm trying to put it into words. Maybe that's this person's energy. So this could be somebody who has a hard time putting things into words or communicating their feelings. Someone could be practicing how they want to say something to you as well. But somebody's going to be putting you on a huge pedestal, and you're not going to see this coming here. But this person has watched you go through a massive transformation, and they've never like given you credit where it's due. They've never given you your flowers. You're about to hear from somebody that you least expect here. Some of you, this may be like a sibling. You hear the phone ringing. Temperance. You said forever. Temperance, the Chariot. Yeah, somebody's witnessed you like build yourself up from a certain situation. Maybe, I mean, some of you could have like literally hit rock bottom in life, and like you really had to bust your ass to like get stable again. Some of you may have even had to move away or travel. Not because you wanted to, but because you had to. And it ended up being a situation that balanced out for you nicely. With time, of course. But like I say, you're starting to finally get your footing, you know, starting to get your life back, get back on track, get stable, get grounded, get comfortable where you are. Maybe whoever this is, they thought that maybe you were flighty, shifty, unreliable, undependable at some point. Because of just, you were going through so many transitions in your life. It was a lot happening at once for you. But it felt like you were in this cycle for like a long time, like maybe years. Of just never like being stationary is what I'm getting. You're now stationary. I almost feel like somebody was waiting for you to get your footing. Like somebody was waiting to see if you were going to overcome something. Hi. And now that they see that you've matured in a certain area of your life, they're ready to come in and like offer something to you. Okay. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun. This almost feels like an ultimatum of some kind as well. This could be somebody asking you to surrender something as well, because they have something better for you. Happy birthday. That's usually confirmation from my spirit guides, right? When I hear happy birthday, when I see happy birthday balloons and stuff like that, it usually means something really good is coming in, or like you're on the right track, okay? This is both though. You're on the right track and something good is coming in for you, and it's coming in from another person. This King of Swords. But there's something about that ultimatum, like it's like this person knows they have something good to offer, but they know that if you decide to choose them, it's going to put you back in a tough situation. So say hypothetically, if this is like somebody coming in and maybe they're suggesting that you move or relocate, but you just got grounded where you are, or like you're in like a contract of some kind, a lease of some kind that you can't get out of, or like you would have to pay a lot of money to move or something like that. Like it almost feels like you just got comfortable, you just got your footing, and now somebody's trying to come in and like uproot you and move you again. If this is not like a quite literal person in your life, this could be the universe, or this is what you've noticed, like a pattern. Like as soon as you get comfortable, something comes in and like takes you about that space all over again and like move you. Like you're always being moved around, Sag. And you're like, oh boy, here we go again. Here we go again. It's almost like, please leave me alone. Leave me alone. But I'm getting like this time is going to be good. Like this time, you're going to be glad you did. This time, it doesn't come with a hard lesson. Like this time, this is actually like a reward. Like this is not a test. This is not a lesson. This is not another season of hardship, you know. This could be God getting ready to move you so that you can finally rest and be comfortable and be stationary, you know. This could be somebody coming in to help you get your footing. Maybe if you've been like unstable, like in your housing situation, maybe this is somebody coming in and they're providing everything that you need. Mama, why are you playing with my stuff, girl? Why are you messing with me? Layla, I need this, please. Give me that. Can you get from under here? Please. Oh, gosh. All right. Sit down. Sit down somewhere. Sit down. Layla. You just want to mess with my cards. She could be. You saying hi? Huh? Hey. Girl, sorry. You got pin on your face? Girl, how did you, how do you know how to do that? Okay, now you're not getting the pins no more. I'm like, oh, she good. She don't know how to open the pin. Bullshit. Yes, Lord, send help. Send help, okay? If this reading is for me, send help. Shit. Y'all remember that reading I got on here and I was ranting? Like, I'm tired of being a single mother. Oh gosh. Okay. Seven of Cups. The Sun card. Oh girl. Well, she just farted on my lap. Seven of Wands. Just be careful, Sag, you don't have your defenses up when this comes in. You know, because like I said, maybe you've just moved a lot. Maybe you've just been shifty. Maybe things have just starting to get comfortable for you, and you're like, oh fuck no, fuck no, I ain't doing this shit again. Leave me the hell alone. You know, this ain't nothing but the fucking devil, and it's like, no, this might actually be your blessing in disguise here. But it's going to come with an ultimatum. You're going to have to surrender something. You're going to have to give something up here. Now, it might not quite literally be a home. It could be anything, really. Look, Six of Cups. We have Two of Cups right behind that. Okay? Six of Wands right behind that. This is your victory, Sag, okay? So, I mean, if you need to take your time on making a decision, don't rush into making a decision, okay? If you need to tell this person you need time to decide, or, you know, this might even be like a meditative state like you're in with God. Maybe you suddenly get like a download here with this Temperance energy. This could be like a visitation from the other side as well, or maybe in a dream. You get something in a dream that confirms like your path moving forward here. Okay. Layla. I saw that Six of Swords in reverse with that Four of Wands. So I'm saying you might not want to travel or go somewhere, but you need to. This may even require you to go and travel to see someone or talk to someone you don't want to talk to. Maybe that's why I was like, you'd be surprised where this is coming from. Who this is coming from, who's coming to you, speaking to you, giving you flowers and shit like that. It could be somebody that you don't want to talk to, or somebody maybe you had beef with in the past or whatever. Maybe they feel bad, they could feel guilty for how they treated you in the past, and maybe they want to offer you something. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, hell no. But I'm just getting sad. You need to be open. Be open, okay? Because it might be a part of this person's karma to come and give to you, okay? And you need to let this play out naturally. Don't resist and don't force anything at this time, Sag, okay? We have the Two of Swords and the Queen of Wands. All right, with the Death card, you need to drop your guard, because this could be a manifestation coming in for you in the form of somebody like you didn't expect. Maybe somebody unfavorable. Okay, it's really hard to shuffle with one hand. Alright, let's see. Who is this King of Swords, and what are their intentions for Sag coming in? What is their intentions for Sag coming in? Okay. She pulled out the Protect card. Mama. What is their intentions? We have resolution, okay? Whatever it is that you've been struggling with is about to be resolved. Remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that we hope or want. But being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. That's what I'm saying. It may not be through the person that you want. It may not be the most ideal timing for you. but it's a new beginning for you. It's a fresh start, either with a particular person, the relationship you have with a particular person, or like you quite literally physically having to start over, move, travel, relocate in order to mend something in your life, okay? So, Sag, it's a need for you to keep an open mind, all right? Keep an open mind. Look, surrender right behind that. I couldn't make this shit up even if I tried, y'all. Even when it's my own fucking reading, I can't even go against it. You're being asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. Okay, mama? So you might be getting some sort of communication from somebody pretty soon, a text message, a call. Somebody might reach out on your social media with the connect here. And it, like I said, it might be somebody you ain't heard from in a long time, but somebody you don't want to hear from, you don't want to talk to, you maybe not on good terms with, but it's worth it. Okay? You're being asked to honor your worth. It can be so easy to feel that we aren't good enough or worthy of happiness. This simply isn't the case, however. You are worthy and you are inherent value. It's time to cherish yourself and see your true worth. Okay? So whatever this is, it might feel like a fucking miracle coming in for you. Like it might feel like you're getting more than what you bargained for. Or like somebody's like really laying it on thick. They laying it on thick, okay? And you're like, whoa, where is all this coming from? Red flag. But no, like they want you to lighten up. Lighten up. You're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. What did I say? Coming out of Capricorn reading. So stop taking shit so damn serious, okay? Yes, there are hard things happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, but you can always find time to laugh, be silly, have fun. It's so important that you do so. Okay, and last but not least, we have the receive card right behind that. So we don't need to pull any more cards on that, Sag. Like something good is trying to come. It says indecision is causing delays. Don't miss out on your blessing, Sag, because you and your feelings. Don't miss out on your blessing, Sag, because you and your feelings. Something could change drastically for you in the next couple of months based off of whatever decision you make. All right? I'm going to leave it there, Sag. You're going to be okay. We going to be okay. All right. Next is Scorpio. This shit be getting on my nerves sometimes. I be like, fuck, that shit was accurate. Shit, that shit was spot on. Not again. This is like every week for me. Like every fucking week. I'm like, shit. It wasn't supposed to be for me. We on Scorpio. I think I posted on the community board last night. The Pisces read ended up resonating for me. Damn, man, I had to come in here and change my whole goddamn garbage disposal. And then that Pisces read, I said, something with the water. There's something's wrong with the water. I don't know, Pisces, it's the water. And my fucking garbage disposal was clogged and spitting up dirty water. Oh, child. But I have Pisces in my South Node, so listen, she keep throwing these damn cards on the ground. Do what you want. We won't be using that deck for Scorpio. Oh gosh. Wait, what happened? Yeah, I've been working on like trying to slow down because the downloads for me, they come in so fast. So I've been trying to like work on just pacing it, like slowing it down to make sure I got everything before I talk. So if y'all notice, these readings have been a little bit longer. Because now I'm like, instead of just spitting it out as it comes, like I just like, okay, collect everything and then sort it out. All right, Scorpio. We starting off at 4. So not the Sagittarius. We got the 4 of Pentacles in reverse and 5 of Pentacles because I wanted to get it over with. 5 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. When it's my turn, I'll be like, let's get this shit over with. So I don't know if they gonna read me for fucking filth or what. Alright. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands. Let's get another one. Justice in reverse. Can we clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please? Okay, so Scorpio, for some reason you're not seeing that something has already presented itself in your life here. You're not seeing the blessing that already came in. It's like it's right in your face and you're not seeing it for some reason, or you don't think that is good enough, or maybe this is like a pattern. This happens over and over again. Like you get something good, even if it's like a small blessing or whatever, you might brush it off and you're already looking for the next big thing, or you're looking for the next miracle, or you're already praying for something else, and it's like you haven't even sat in it and just really taken in the fact that we just answered a prayer. Maybe it could have been something you prayed for like years ago and it finally come in. Yeah, it took some time, but it's finally here and you're not being present in it. You know, so make sure you're showing gratitude even for the smallest things that come into your life, Scorpio. Okay. Don't rush through your accomplishments or brush them off. Give yourself credit where it's due because you deserve that. Okay. Recognize that like your resilience is a strength and it's not something that comes easy to a lot of people. You're able to work through those shadow periods of your life a lot easier than most, okay? You handle your shit a lot better than most people. And I don't think you realize that. Or maybe there's just not individuals. There could be individuals in your life that always highlight the bad, you know? They never give you your props. They never, like, you know, put you on the pedestal that you deserve. Give you credit where it's due. Give you compliments, encouragement, things like that. Maybe you're that for a lot of people, but you don't get that in return, which is why when good things come in for you, you don't recognize them when they come in. There's also something about boasting about your blessings and things like that. Like, show it off. So what? So what if it makes other people feel some type of way? Don't dim your light to make nobody else feel comfortable, Scorpio, with your presence. If something good comes in for you, don't be afraid to talk about it. Don't be afraid to show it off. Of course not in like a cocky, arrogant way, but it's okay to celebrate yourself. It's okay to put yourself first. It's okay to be selfish. And I feel like that's what you need. That's the energy that you should be operating in right now. Be selfish as fuck, okay? Especially if some sort of relief is coming into your life, which I feel like it is. It already has. Like some sort of relief has come into your life. Maybe it hasn't, like, you could get the news about it. Maybe it's not tangible just yet, but you've gotten news, or you're about to get a notification saying that maybe you've been approved for something, or something has been removed from your debts, or something like that. Something's been paid off, or you're getting something for free, or somebody's giving you a pass on something. Like, you're gonna get news of something, a notification, and for some reason you're still in like anxiety. It's like this anxiety that's still lingering in your energy, although the universe has clearly brought in a blessing for you, has brought in some relief for you. I'm hearing believe in what you see. This is one of them situations where you need to believe in what you see. I don't know if you've dealt with a lot of fraud in the past, or like scamming situations, or you've lost a lot of money, or just people have played with your trust. Something to do with money. Or like having a hard time holding on to money, keeping money, saving money. Or you hold tightly to your money because you're afraid of losing it, or never having enough. That blocks the flow of abundance for you, Sag. Ooh, Scorpio. I almost said Sag. Shit. Put that in my back pocket. But yeah, Scorpio, that will block your flow of abundance if you're holding so tightly to your money. You have to have like an equal exchange with the universe, all right? If it's something that you need, never hold back on providing for yourself in that way, right? Pay yourself first. Give back to yourself first. And that's how that abundance is going to continue to flow into your life, because the universe is always going to provide you with what you need, okay? If not more, when you give back to yourself, when you pour into yourself. So you may not know, like you may be like, okay, well, I need X, Y, and Z. And X, Y, and Z cost this much. Maybe this is how you need to come to God. You know, tell them what you need. Talk to your spirit team. Let them know, hey, this is what's coming up. This is what I'm worried about. Please take away my stress, my worries. I'm surrendering everything to you guys, and I'm going to trust you guys with this situation. You know, I don't care if the deadline is approaching. I don't care if you think the time is almost up. Just know that God is always on time. You may get a random amount of money and not know where it came from. It came from God. Why? Because you asked for it and you were patient for it. Right? But when you get these things, instead of focusing on the next issue, the next problem you need to check off your list, settle into that blessing you just got and celebrate yourself and show gratitude to the universe. And once you get into a rhythm and flow of doing that, all of your problems are going to be wiped away. Like, I'm getting like one by one, okay? So this is like a heavy focus this week on like your gratitude. You may have a lot of things to be grateful for in the week ahead. It almost feels like God's going to be like breaking you down, but in like a good way. Like, it may be like one blessing after the next, and it's like each one gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And then when that big one hit, and like this relief washes over your body, that may be like your breaking point. That may be like when you like fall to your knees, or like you're praying to God and you're thanking God like, oh my gosh, I didn't think I was gonna make it, but you always show up for me. So this could be a huge moment of gratitude you're getting ready to have with God. Like, it might be very emotional because of something good that's coming in for you. It almost feels like they're warming you up to it, Scorpio. It might be a situation where it's like each week you get something from the universe. It's like a little here, a little there, a little there. And it's building with time. They're not going to rush in and just throw something at you, you know? Because they've been working on something here. They're building something up for you. The Seven of Pentacles here. This has been over some time, maybe even some years. Something that you prayed for a long time ago. Now I'm seeing a shooting star. I don't know if you ever wished on a shooting star, if you saw a shooting star, or you just made a wish, period. Maybe it's like one of your birthday wishes and finally something comes in. This might be a situation where you end up like laughing and crying at the same time as well. Like laughing and crying. Layla be confirmed the readings too. Okay. Yep, 4 of Wands. Ooh. Some of y'all, this might be a home. 6 of Swords. I've been picking up on this for a little bit now, Scorpio. Something about a home, a house. You might be getting the means to get a house. Strength card. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm getting, it's not going to be something you have to work for either. It's just going to be offered to you. Something's going to be offered to you. Even if this is just like, maybe you hit big or something, you win some money or something. That's the universe offering it to you. And it's going to take your worries away. We have the Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands. Because it almost feels like you were trying to figure something out on your own. You could have been stressing yourself out, like, okay, how am I going to get out of this situation? How am I going to get the relief that I need? And then suddenly, the solution to your problem comes in. And it's like one thing after the next. Like things are starting to flow. And you're being given instructions. Or you're going to be talking to a lot of people. This could be like phone operators or like customer service, customer support agents, people that's going to be helping you, assisting you, solving your problems, taking your problems away, doing good deeds for you, things you didn't ask for. They're just being nice enough to do it. You just feel like being kind. Like this could be kindness coming towards you, Scorpio. Okay. Empress, yeah, so you can be comfortable, so you can be free, so you can be in balance finally. Just understand, Scorpio, what's meant for you, you will not have to chase it. It will quite literally present itself to you. And honestly, this is something that I've had to learn like over the past couple weeks. Not that I didn't know it, but to actually see it like physically in my reality. You know, you hear it all the time, like don't chase, you attract and shit like that. But when you actually see it and it's like playing out in front of you, you're like, oh shit, I didn't have to do a goddamn thing. That shit just came to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this could be an energy that you need to get used to being in, okay? Get used to being in this Empress energy. Get used to the universe giving back to you, you know? And I'm getting it's like on demand. Like you might ask for something and then it's like, boom, it happened just like that. So release the stress, Scorpio. Release the stress. Stop looking at the time. And trust that the universe is going to catch you, okay? We have next spring. But they have me focusing on that butterfly, right? So this is like a massive transformation. Matter of fact, metamorphosis that you're going through, okay? A massive metamorphosis that you're going through. Clarify. Sometime in the future. Next new moon. They had me looking at that moon too. So when is the next new moon? Hold on. Let me check real quick. I had a moon calendar. I don't know where it's at. Next new moon. So July 24th is the next new moon. And it's going to be in Leo. Let's see. Let's read up on it for a little bit. New moon, Leo, July. Okay, so moon in Leo. It says you feel safe in moments when you can impress others and get praise and admiration. Yet, when you get into the spotlight, you may find yourself at a loss. Maybe you should admit your fear of criticism and your inability to accept criticism. It's very important to accept feedback and use it for improvement, okay? So if there is something really good coming into your life, Leo, like you could be put in the spotlight, maybe you're going to be the center of attention. You might get a lot of questions, criticism for this or whatever, because it's going to feel like you didn't work hard for it, like it was just given to you. But you need to embrace that. Was that what I was saying in your reading? Like celebrate yourself? Was that your reading? Or like it's okay to show off, or like it's okay to like be blessed. Like, you know, you don't have to hide every good thing that comes into your life. It's okay to share it. You know, you may hide, you know, the goodness or the blessings that come into your life as a means of protecting it, but it was already protected. Like when you got it, it was sealed with, it has a seal of protection on it already. And you don't have to worry about people sabotaging your life, sabotaging your blessings, or trying to slow you down or anything like that. They may try, but they're not going to succeed. The most they can do is just talk shit about you. I mean, people going to do that anyway. So whatever this is that's coming in towards you around the next new moon, Scorpio, a lot of people going to be talking. You're going to give people a lot to talk about. I'm going to just say that, okay? Let's see what else the moon says. So it's bringing a vibrant, powerful energy of renewal, self-confidence, and creative expression. This will be one of the best periods to focus on the matters of the heart, bringing plenty of surprises in this area. Okay. Promises of happiness are written in the stars. Combined with spiritual power and deep commitment, we receive solid support for our goals and life objectives. When in doubt, listen to your heart. It holds all the answers. Okay. So yeah, something that you desire is coming in, Scorpio, right? And you just need to be patient and trust the universe. Trust that it's already yours. Trust that your problems are going to be taken care of. You know, if you feel like you have any money blocks on you right now, that's about to be lifted. And whatever goodness is coming into your life, don't be afraid to share it with the people that you love, the people that you know are like genuine with you, that you can trust. And if you feel like you don't have nobody that you can trust, nobody you can, you know, celebrate with, celebrate your damn self, okay? Do something nice for yourself and give thanks to the universe. Talk to God, pray to God, and show your gratitude. Because when this comes in, you're going to realize that it was always meant for you. You're going to realize that God didn't forget about you. You're going to realize that it was always working in your favor. This entire time, this is what God has been working on for you. Okay? So, and like this might impact like your overall stability in life. If it's not a physical house, like you might just be getting the means to just live comfortably, okay? Because that 4 of Wands keep coming out for you, Scorpio. It's like come out for you almost every week for the past month. Okay? So I'm gonna leave that there. Scorpio, I like it. She's just throwing cards up here. Girl. Look at the sun card. Thank you for your assistance, Mama. I didn't know I needed a personal assistant. No problem. It's just she's being so aggressive with it. Like she's just throwing them up here. Okay. Who's next? So Libra. I don't know. Scorpio's reading, it kind of felt like I wasn't telling you something. I didn't tell you anything that you didn't already know. That's what it felt like throughout the reading. Maybe because this energy has been so redundant over the past few weeks. And you're probably like, well, what the hell is it at? When is it going to show the fuck up? When you least expect it. All right. Libra's next. Layla, really? Yeah. It's not funny. Can you pick up these cards, please? Will help me pick them up, Mama? Stop. Oh, back up. Stop. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. I'm probably still missing some. Girl, no. Back up. You know what they told me? They said that she's been having a hard time like going down to sleep because she's been eating more fruit, more vegetables and things like that. So it's been giving her more energy. I call it nature's candy. So that's why. Usually she would be going down to sleep by now. I'm getting ready to. Right? Give me a second. Before we get into Libra, I'm gonna change her and make her another bottle, get her settled down. Give me a second, y'all. I just want to say y'all are so freaking awesome. Thank you guys for just being patient and waiting. I went ahead and changed her diaper, got her a warm bottle. She's over there snuggled up on the couch. And I picked up all these damn cards and cleaned up a little bit in here. Ooh, she be driving me wild. Thank y'all for your patience. Hey girly, shout out to the birthday girl. Y'all say happy birthday to my sister, Kendall. Today's her birthday. You said she's on a commercial break. Oh, you went on a birthday dinner? How was your dinner? Where did you go? Oh, Longhorn. Longhorn is always good. Them biscuits be getting me every time. Not biscuits, croissants. Give me croissants. The honey butter croissants. Ooh, love it. Between them, cheddars, and there was another one. They got some good ass honey butter biscuits, y'all. Not biscuits, croissants. The honey butter croissants. You said force him to take you to Longhorn? He probably ain't want to do nothing because y'all getting ready to travel and be up here soon. It's about to be a lot going on, girl. It's about to be a lot going on. Yeah. I'm glad he went anyway. I'm glad he did it anyway to make you feel good, make you feel special on your day. Shit, he could have just gave you the money. You could have went yourself. You got a card now, girl. All right, we have Libra, Virgo, and Leo next. We almost done. He said, yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You called up one of your friends, like, look, I'll pick you up. We going to Longhorn. Okay. Me either. I haven't finished packing. I'm using Layla's crib right now to help me lay out my outfits. All right, Libra. Okay, Jasmine, thank you. I'll talk to you later, girl. All right, Libra. What's going on with Libra? Let's go ahead and finish strong. Libra. Energy check-in for Libra. Thank you, angels. All right, we have the Empress. Libra. There you go. Emperor. Oh. Straight out, okay. Empress and Empress on the board for Libra. I just want to say congratulations. Oh, wait a minute. Seven of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords. The World card. Nine of Swords. Ace of Cups. Some of y'all could be hiding an engagement. Either this is, okay, Libra, either this is somebody hiding the fact that they want to come and propose to you, or like you're already involved with somebody and you guys like are engaged and you're going to be hiding this from a group of people, from the world for some time. This could be what's coming towards you, Libra, as well. I'm just getting that so strong. Like somebody's going to be hiding their engagement. Okay. Knight of Swords. Or if you have been hiding your engagement, you're about to reveal it to the world. and it's gonna piss somebody off. That Knight of Swords that came out right here. Okay. Now y'all could place a word apply. This could also be somebody coming, like rushing in towards you to propose something to you, to propose a commitment. It feels like two people are getting on the same page here. Knight of Pentacles. Of course, this reading is not going to be for everybody, but this is just what decided to come out today for Libra, all right? Knight of Pentacles. That Five of Cups came out and completely covered the Empress. Oh, shit. So how did it go from two people being on the same page? That's why I said, oh, wait a minute. How did it go from two people being on the same page to two people not speaking at all? Damn. So somebody canceling an engagement? Calling an engagement off? Or did somebody walk away or abandon something, a relationship before somebody could propose? Okay, let's step away from the proposal for a second. We have this Five of Cups clarifying this Empress card. Why? The Tower. Somebody had enough of somebody's shit, is what I'm getting. Somebody had enough of somebody's shit, or it's also giving me an energy of like embarrassment. Somebody could feel embarrassed by someone's actions, or either lack thereof. This is either like heavy embarrassment or like heavy disappointment here. Or somebody has placed this Empress in position to like be disappointed, or so with this King of Swords covering this Emperor, this could also symbolize somebody who's like all talk. They're all talk, no action. Okay? And because somebody is all talk and no action, it's left somebody to be like disappointed, hurt, abandoned, embarrassed. This Empress could maybe speak highly of this Emperor here. They speak highly of someone. They see someone's potential. They may have a lot of love for somebody, a lot of care. And if they're speaking highly of this individual, maybe they're speaking publicly about this relationship, thinking that they're on the same page. This Empress could have the idea that this Empress and the Emperor are on the same page, and they're not. So you have one individual speaking highly of a relationship, maybe of a relationship that has not officially come together, is what I'm getting. But this Emperor / King of Swords is giving this Empress hope. I'm getting, but with no real intention of making something happen, or like not being able to. It's giving somebody false hope. Somebody's like making promises that they cannot keep. Possibly to hold on to a certain person or situation. So this is like somebody feeding someone a lie. Well, that went left very quick. What the hell? How did it go from engagement to fuck you? Like, what the hell? Or maybe this is what somebody hoped for. They hoped that it would end in marriage with this person. I'm just reading energy, y'all. They hoped it would end in marriage, but it didn't. Somebody might feel like something was like a waste of time, a lot of wasted time, energy, effort. Because somebody was like feeding someone an illusion. Wow. And this caused somebody to put their defenses up. This Empress put their defenses up. Because whoever this emperor is slash king of swords left them feeling like this, hopeless, defeated, hurt, abandoned, regretful. And I'm getting, okay, this empress had some time to think about this too. This doesn't feel like a sudden cut off or like disconnect. This feels like something that's occurred over time, like almost like a buildup. Like maybe somebody has been giving this person multiple times, like multiple chances to balance the situation out or to be truthful or to be honest, and that just never happened. So it's like, okay, you know what? That's the last straw for me. I'm done. Okay, so now that we know where this empress stands, what's going on with this emperor slash king of swords? Ooh. Because it seems like they got a lot going on over here. We have a 9 of swords, 7 of swords in reverse, Ace of cups, 9 of pentacles, 9 of swords, 8 of pentacles. What the fuck? You can't make up your mind? This almost feels like this is what somebody goes through throughout their day. Like every day this person is going through some sort of chaos, confusion, stress. It's almost like they're on autopilot and they never just stop to be still and to consider other people's feelings. Or they do this, they throw themselves into like chaotic situations to avoid slowing down and being grounded and being accountable for what they're not doing or what they're not paying attention to, what they're not giving to. It's like this person doesn't want to be responsible for somebody else's emotions or feelings. They don't want to be responsible for nobody else but themselves. Because they feel like they may mishandle someone, mistreat someone. They don't trust that they can show up as an emperor. They want to be an emperor, but they don't trust themselves. Why don't you trust yourself? And it got me focusing so much on this ring on this King of Swords hand. I've never noticed that before. And it's funny that I picked up on engagement coming into this. Libra, you can flip the energy, place it where to apply. But some of y'all could be finding out in the weeks ahead that somebody you was dealing with was actually engaged to be married or was already married. And whoever this person is, they were feeding you a lie, making it seem like they had intentions on coming in to marry you or had intentions on coming in to be with you long term. This person could have been wrapped up in a situation where there was an engagement that was called off in the past. And the reason why they could be showing me that ring is because this person is still attached to whoever that is. They still show up for that person. They still provide for that person in some way, shape, or form. Whether they want to or not, they still do it. Possibly because they don't have a choice. So this could be somebody you was dealing with that maybe was separated but never divorced. I'm also picking up a child could have come out of this situation as well. Or like somebody was stuck in like a contract or a commitment with somebody because of, it feels like up in the air. Like they're showing me like a cloud of smoke with a big question mark. Like somebody was living off of an assumption of some kind. Or making moves based off of an assumption. They didn't really have hardcore facts or evidence. Or maybe they were treating you a certain way because they were making assumptions about your life, about who you were, what you have going on in the background. They didn't make like a consistent like beeline towards you because of an assumption that they made about you. Or you could flip it, right? Somebody could have cut you off or ghosted or ended things because of an assumption. Now, if this is not, you were dealing with somebody who's in a marriage or whatever, this could be a spiritual contract. Like this is like somebody you are married to in the 6D. Like each lifetime you guys come together. Like it's a spiritual union, a contract that is supposed to come together. You guys are already married in spirit. But it's like somebody called it off. Somebody cut the cord. Somebody said, I'm done. I don't want this contract. I'm moving on. Okay, Lovers in reverse. I'm also picking up whoever this Emperor is. They could have been upset with this Empress about something, or like holding something over this Empress, holding something over their head. It just feel like there's like a course of events that took place that led to this union, like separating or breaking apart. Like I'm also getting somebody who's being stubborn about a situation. Somebody needed to prove something to themselves as well. This Emperor is very prideful. I'm not sure what the fuck happened here. Two of Pentacles here. Queen of Swords. It feels like one. Okay. This could be a situation that started off really well. Started off good. Two people on the same page, going down the same path together. You guys have the same intentions with one another. Everything's coochie fucking crunch. And then something comes in and it shakes up the fucking foundation. And it's like one person in a relationship. It's like there's whatever came in to shake. I'm trying to put this into whatever came in to separate these two individuals or to shake up the foundation. It was something that both individuals were held responsible for. But there's only one person taking accountability. And the other person is putting all of the blame on the other person. Like on... Look, I didn't mean to run away from you. You said, I'll never do it again. Please, can we play together? Okay, so let's run it back. Let's run it back, okay? Because this is like a whole storyline here. This feels like this has been over the course of time, like years. That's what this feels like. You know how like in the early dating phase, everything's like super lighthearted, super flirty, you know, and then it starts getting deeper, it starts getting passionate. You start seeing this person more, you start dating this person more, you start talking about a future and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it becomes more intentional. But remember, I was picking up on that disappointment. This Emperor, remember I said this person is dealing with a lot of chaotic shit. They get pulled into a lot of shit on like a day-to-day. Like their life period could be full of drama, where they're very busy. You know, they have a hard time prioritizing their task and putting people first is what I'm getting. Like the shadow aspect of this individual, they could be very fucking selfish and self-centered. Right? When this person is under a lot of stress, they become almost like a complete asshole. Because you remember it said, I didn't mean to run away from you. So this was what this feels like. It feels like somebody withdrew their energy because of maybe something heavy that was going on in the background in their life. Instead of openly communicating it, you know what I'm saying? They went into hiding, or they started acting shifty, acting different. And this Empress over here is like, oh, fuck no. You're not going to keep doing this. We're not going to keep going through this cycle over and over again. You're not going to keep breaking my heart. You're not going to keep letting me down. Because you're dealing with your personal shit. Because this energy is being split down the middle. It's like, it's almost like this empress is being given limited access to whatever this emperor has going on. That's why I said it feels like something secretive. Like somebody's hiding something. Like I don't know if they were wrapped up or dealing with somebody else. Because it's not like they want to be here. They don't want to be in this chaos and this conflict or whatever, but they don't have a choice is what I'm getting. Somebody has put this person in position to not have a choice but to deal with the bullshit, deal with this baggage. It feels like somebody's intentionally fucking with this person or playing with this person's time. And because whoever this is that is playing with this emperor's time, this emperor is now playing with this empress's time. So because they're pissed off and mad about what the fuck they got going on in their life, they're unhappy, they're now placing that burden on this empress. So it goes from this lovey-dovey, same page type of energy to this person suddenly acting like a complete asshole and turning away from a divine union, turning away from this empress energy that was meant to come in and ground this situation. This empress could have nurtured this emperor. This empress could have been the solution to this emperor's problem. But they refuse to see it that way, or they let their pride get in the way. This person may have even said something that was very hurtful towards this empress because they were upset. Not at this empress. They weren't upset at this empress. They were upset with whatever drama was going on in their life. And this empress might have been like, okay, I'm just checking in on you. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Is there anything that I can do? And maybe he was snappy with this empress or being shady, being funny, just acting different. I'm really deep into this energy, Libra. This might be like a full circle moment coming in here for you and this person. But I know somebody is being forced to take accountability here for how they mistreated somebody. It's like they were so fearful of mistreating somebody that they ended up mistreating that person. Like they actually end up becoming the very thing that they feared. They feared that they wouldn't be enough for this person, and then they became that. Or they started to, maybe this was intentional. So for a small group of y'all, if for whatever reason this emperor felt incapable of coming through on a promise here made to you, to make it easier on them to walk away from you, they went and dealt with somebody else. And now they're stuck over there. They knew they couldn't just walk away from you on their own accord, because there was too much emotion here. There was too much feeling. It was too deep. They were too deep in. But this is somebody who's very insecure. They lack confidence, okay? So they needed to seek validation. They needed to go somewhere else, okay? To take their mind off of you, to get away from the situation, to make it easier on them to detach emotionally from you. And now they're stuck over there. Remember, I was picking up on a child. Somebody could have gotten pregnant. Child. It's always one. It's always one out of the zodiac signs that's just, what the hell? I guess it's Gemini and Libra this week. I don't know. The air signs. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, but y'all need to get y'all shit together. Because what the hell? Okay, so what's the point? What's the point of it all? Cool. Now we know what really happened. Now we know what really happened. So what this emperor? Okay, Hierophant here. behind that Two of Pentacles. I'm getting this Empress is going towards a new opportunity. What's going on over here with this Emperor here? Now that we know what's really going on, what are their intentions moving forward? What are their actions moving forward? We got the Strength card and the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. One more. Two of Wands. They still stopping themselves. It's like the universe is giving this person a leg up and they're still stopping themselves from making things right, from balancing things out. I'm getting from taking like the high road. Maybe this is somebody who just doesn't like to be wrong. It's hard for them to admit when they're wrong. Like that shit really gets under their fucking skin. Maybe this is somebody who likes playing victim all the fucking time. That's why they like are always thrown into like chaos and drama and shit like that. Or like they busy themselves because they like feeling and looking and acting like the fucking victim. So when this situation ended between this Empress and Emperor, this was the person that wasn't taking accountability. They wanted to be the victim so bad. It's like, oh, how dare you leave me behind? How dare you block me? How dare you? I had nothing but love to give. But nigga, did you actually give it? Did you actually do something about it? Did you actually take action? Or do you all talk? Okay. Well, like I said, this Empress, Libra, this is your energy. So you could be going towards a brand new beginning here. The Nine of Pentacles here, Page of Cups. That's the opportunity that's being presented to you. And I feel like if you really want something good to come out of this, it's in your best interest to go forward and leave the situation behind. Because like I said, this person is still stuck. It's like God keeps giving this person an exit route. Like they keep giving this person an open door to exit this situation that's very like heavy on them. And they're refusing to go through the door. They're refusing to take the blessing. They're refusing. Like, I'm getting like God's inheritance. They're refusing some sort of inheritance. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse. This person really needs to work on their self-worth, just period. This person needs to work on their self-worth. This would end up being a situation, if this person doesn't heal. Layla, mama, please. If this person doesn't heal, this will end up being a situation where you're in a relationship with somebody who's competing with you. They will always be comparing themselves to you, comparing your successes and accomplishments and shit like that. It wouldn't be a healthy dynamic. One day y'all be up and the next y'all be down, and you don't even know why this person is mad, why they got an attitude, why they acting shifty. Like this person could be very moody. And it's because they always compare themselves to others, or they're very hard on themselves. They never feel good enough. They never feel ready. They're always trying to make sense of something. And it's like, it doesn't have to be that complicated. And it's like, you won't know until you try. You don't know until you take the first step. You don't know until you know. Like, that's why I said this person may like base their life or maneuver based off of assumptions all the fucking time. Like, I assume this is going to be the outcome, so I'm just going to avoid it all the way around, or I'm not going to take action. I'll just wait for another opportunity because I just know this is what's going to happen. I just know it. And it's like, you don't know shit. Look, and she was very lonely. Exact. This person will end up being lonely as fuck for the rest of their goddamn life because they keep mistreating people, abandoning people. I'm trying to understand, how can you be this, like I almost wanted to say superficial. Maybe they are superficial. But I wanted to say, like, how can you be as like selfish and self-centered as you are, but lack self-worth, lack self-love, lack confidence? Like, it don't make sense. Okay. Before this it's already gotten too damn long. Okay. We already know, well, let me just see. Libra. I just feel like this became a whole goddamn personal for somebody. Okay. What is this Emperor's intentions? Because if y'all was to see how this look down here, the spread, there's a lot of shit going on this Emperor's side. It's only a couple cards on this Empress, and everything is like her deciding to set a boundary, step into like a new chapter of her life with this World card, and go towards a new opportunity that's going to end in the Nine of Pentacles. Her being abundant, independent, self-sufficient, happy, content. And it's like all these fucking reversals over here for this person. It's like the scale is like tipping in your favor, Libra. Like, you were the only reason this person was like in balance. I don't want to say like in limbo. It was like, as soon as you walked away from this individual, they completely stepped into darkness, is what I'm getting. Like, they were the weight, is what I'm getting. And it's because they carry a lot of emotional weight, like a lot of burdens, like shit from the past. Like, this could be somebody who just holds on to everything. Remember I said they want to be the victim so bad? Like, they hold on to everything. It could be the smallest thing. Maybe it happened when they was 5 years old or some shit, and they still bringing it up at the family functions. They telling their cousins, you remember when you did this shit to me? And it's like, dude, we grown as hell now. You still holding on to that shit. You still treating me a certain way because of what the fuck happened when we were 5. Nigga, be for real. Like, this person takes everything personally. Look, lighten up. They take everything personally, and we have open up, but it came up in reverse. It's like you do the slightest thing and this person like holds you to it like for the rest of fucking life. Like, people aren't allowed to make mistakes in this person's eyes, as if they're perfect. This person is really full of themselves. And this may honestly just be like this person's shadow. And I don't feel like they publicize it. Like, I don't feel like is what they show at the forefront. Like, this person, maybe their communication, they show it in like their way of communication. Like, they'll just pull back. And when they pull back, they just sitting in that negativity. They sitting in all of these assumptions. They sit and they think of the worst possible outcome, to the point where they convince themselves not to go forward, not to take action, to completely like cut somebody out. It's like you didn't even have a conversation with this person. You didn't even like come forward and talk this shit out or ask for yourself. You just made an assumption that this person was gonna fuck you over. You know? It's like this person waits for people to fuck them over. I don't know what, this is giving me a headache. This person may get a lot of headaches. Okay. Grounding, that's what I'm saying. Okay. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. What did I say? This person just thinks, and they think the worst possible outcome. And it's time to pay attention to your body and the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy centering the feeling that it brings in, right? This person is too much in their head about everything and everybody, yo. We have give. I feel like this is why this person is hard for them to receive blessings or like good things. They sabotage good shit, okay? One of the best feelings we can experience is giving to others. When we do so, we feel lifted up and our lives improve greatly because of someone else's happiness. Think of one way you can give to another today. That's what I'm saying. This person is very rare they're happy for other people. They may say it, but what they feel, like say you were to bring some good news to this person, they may say, oh, congratulations, I'm really happy for you. But how they feel, this person's like envious. You know? And it doesn't feel like, because I sometimes get the definitions mixed up with jealousy and envy, but I know one is like when one person, they want what you have, and the other one is like they don't want what you have, but they just don't want you to have it. This energy feels like this person may want what you have. So they may be happy for you, right? They're happy that you got it, but they're not happy like what it is that you got. Like, so it's like, okay, if you were to get a new home or something like that, they're happy for you. Yeah, they're happy that you got the home, but they don't like the fact that you got a home and they got an apartment. It's like, I want what you have though. Like, I want a home. I deserve a house. Why don't I have a fucking house? That's what it feel like. Like, like this person bitter as hell. And it could be something they don't even realize. They may not even realize this about themselves. That's the crazy part. We have asked for help. That could be where that pride come in. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with the issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. So remember earlier I was saying this person don't like being wrong. Okay? They make assumptions about everything and everybody. So I can only imagine like this person, they wouldn't dare ask for help. This person dealing with a lot of shit. They dealing with a lot of shit that they haven't unpacked, that they haven't healed within themselves. And they may know this. They may know that they're struggling with a lot, which is why they paint this illusion, this fantasy to individuals. Like, oh, this is my intention to show up and do X, Y, and Z. And they may like string people along while they're cleaning up their shit. They're trying to get their life together. They will string you along and paint a dream, paint a fantasy to you, knowing that they can't pull through. This person is refusing to do the work. They need to go see a goddamn therapist or some shit and leave people alone. Bravery. They need to go see a goddamn therapist at this point, okay? Look, reassess. They need to go get like actual professional help. Not even joking. And I gotta update this at emergency. Like, yeah, it's serious. It's serious. This person might actually be dealing with like a mental disorder or something like that. They could be fucking bipolar or some shit. Cause I'm like, how the hell did it go from 2 people being on the same fucking page to like 2 individuals not speaking at all? And I'm like, this happens all the time. Like, this is like reoccurring in this situation. Because it's like a flip of a switch with this person. You think you good, moving in the right direction, and then all of a sudden you won't hear from this person, or they just being real shady, snappy towards you, got an attitude, being disrespectful. I'm getting Libra. This is you. You could flip it. You know, like I said, place the word apply, but I'm getting whoever the feminine energy is in the situation. And it's like, oh, hell no. Hell no. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. I'm not your motherfucking therapist, and I'm not your mama. That's what it's giving. I'm not your mama. This person might have mommy issues or some shit like that that they need to deal with. They need to unpack. Lord. Okay. I'm getting up out of here with this energy. We got Virgo next. So Libra, your advice, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. Let this person figure it the fuck out. They probably gonna come back in and run that same little script on you again. Keep it pushing because you have a good opportunity in front of you. You should take it, okay? Whether this is a new person or you just starting over in life, period, that doesn't involve this person, doesn't include them. They need to get their shit together, just period. Alright. Instead of acting like they got their shit together, they need to actually get their shit together. Is that funny? That's funny, mama. She said, ha ha ha. I didn't even timestamp that one. We'll go back to it. Okay, Virgo is next. The way you guzzled that bottle is crazy. The way you guzzled that bottle is crazy. You said jealousy is the first one? So jealousy is when you want what somebody has, and then envy is like when you don't want what somebody has, but you just don't want them to have it. Okay. Because I mean, as of lately, I've been feeling as of lately, I've been feeling like I've been hearing more people use that term more fluidly, like envy, like, oh, I'm envious, or like people use it like more fluidly now, and I'm like, that's not something to be proud of. I've just noticed that lately, like in my day-to-day, like people have been using that. And I'm like, that's not something you should say out loud, you know? Because then now I gotta watch out for you. Now I gotta sleep with one eye open when it comes to you, because you shouldn't be envious or jealous of nobody. All right. Y'all see that video going around about B. Simone? They trying to call her a bad friend because she wasn't happy for her friend. She admitted that she wasn't like happy for her friend. She was like, I don't know what that feeling was, but it didn't feel good. They're like, B. Simone the type of friend you need to watch out for. But anyway, Virgo's next. Mama. Thank you to anybody new who's joining. I truly appreciate your support. Thank you for subscribing. Y'all don't forget to like the video for me, please. I really appreciate it. I love y'all so much. I love when we get new tribe members, okay? We're growing every single day, and I'm so excited. You know, I also noticed that YouTube be playing with my motherfucking numbers, right? So I've been taking screenshots just to prove it. So I noticed that when I get off live for like the first couple hours, on at least on my end, it might show 90 views, right? But then if I was to like go back in, like it would jump, like the number would jump, and it would somehow go from 90 views to 600. And I'm like, how did it just do that? You know? And then I also noticed that YouTube they round up or down. So the subscriber count on the account is not what you see in YouTube Studio. The YouTube Studio subscriber count is actually a lot higher than the subscriber count that you see on the YouTube channel in the app. So I've been paying attention. They be playing. They be fucking playing, yo. Okay. Like I said, I ain't the first like person to ever say that shit or mention it. Like, they pick and choose. They pick and choose, but it's okay. All right, Virgo. Mama, we can't afford to have another intermission. I'm ready to wrap this up. It's 9 o'clock. How long have we been on here? Get this out your mouth. Thank you. You should be asleep, girl. This don't make no sense. I don't want this to become a bad habit. You was doing so good. She used to be down by like 7:30 every night. Every night. You know? What the hell was that? Y'all see that? Or was I tripping? Did y'all see that just now? Maybe it was a gnat. I don't know. Mama, I gotta finish. Can I finish, please? I got 2 more. Just 2. All right, okay. You want to play with this? You can play with this if you want to. Here. I said you could play with it. Why are you giving it back? All right, let me get into Virgo. Hopefully I occupies her for a little bit. What's going on with Virgo? It was light. Girl, leave my plant alone. Leave my plant alone. She knocked over my plant twice yesterday. My poor baby. Look at my plant. All toe up now. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna redo that. Virgo. Layla, leave this alone. Goodness, she be charming me, y'all. You knew I was just talking about it. She trying to stress me out. Okay. Virgo. of Pentacles in reverse. Temperance. High Priestess. Okay, Virgo, I'm getting you have clarity on what you need to do now. You've gotten clarity on what you need to do now, okay? Now, this may be around like you surrendering something, giving up something, letting go of something. I don't know if this is like a job, but you feel like whatever this is how you're going to achieve some sort of balance in your life. It's going to make something a lot easier on you. Four of Wands, yeah. Okay. I'm also getting an energy of like somebody feels lost without you, or like this could be somebody depending on you for a means of resources where a home is concerned. It almost feels like a bittersweet energy. I don't know if you're like moving or moving out of a home. You could also be helping somebody move as well. That's what I'm getting. Or you're giving somebody instructions, directions. Like here, go here, apply here. I'm also picking up on something about like somebody volunteering your services. Like somebody volunteering your services here. But you may be happy to do it because maybe you're going to make some money from it, and you getting this money is going to allow you to make some sort of necessary change in your life or help you out in some way. This could be random, like coming out of nowhere. This could be like a side job or something that you pick up, or like maybe a side business that you have. This could be like a lot of orders coming in or people requesting you all of a sudden. And it makes something a lot easier. Like, it'd be like, oh wow, perfect timing. Just when I needed this, finally it comes in, and now I can go ahead and fix whatever this is. I can fix my life. That's what it feels like. I can finally fix my life. Or get back on track or something like that. You have the Two of Wands, yeah. You see the possible outcome of something now. The Emperor in reverse. It almost feels like something's coming in to lighten the load is what I'm getting. The Emperor in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might be like becoming like a business owner full time, or your side business is becoming a full-time hustle. This could also be because of somebody else that's coming in and like putting you on or promoting you in some way. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Pentacles. You might know somebody who has a lot of connections or status or something. And it almost gives me like you haven't been using your resources or using your connections to build something, but now you have the opportunity to do so. It's almost like it came to you, like somebody offered their assistance. Oh, look what she did to my bracelet, y'all. It's all stressed out. It's basically about to fucking pop. She just did that. She stressed me out. Ma'am, come here. You sleepy. You need to go to sleep. Hmm? Hmm? You lucky you cute. Can I finish, please? Please. What does that mean? Hmm? Hmm? This be the struggle sometime, y'all. Because, like, I want to give her my undivided attention. But then, like, I want to go ahead and commit to the things I said I was going to do. And sometimes it just clashes. This could be Virgo's energy as well. Remember I said like something could be coming in to make something a lot easier. Like someone's coming in to grant someone the opportunity to make their life easier, or to balance something out in their life, to take a burden off of them, lighten the load. Okay? But it's gonna come from some sort of service of some kind. It's like, oh, check out Virgo, whatever. Like, this is what Virgo is doing. Go support Virgo. And because somebody's putting you on, you're getting like a lot in return. So this could just be somebody's business growing out of nowhere, and it's gonna be right when they need it. When they need it most, Ace of Swords. Okay. All right. Let me get some of these over here. I'm sorry, I gotta cut your reading short, Virgo. Thank you. But sometimes it's a little tough. Sometimes it's tough, you know? Because she requires a lot of attention, a lot of love, which I love, you know? But sometimes it's just a lot when you're doing it on your own. All right. As y'all can see, my energy is shifted. Like, yes, Mama. Thank you. I appreciate that. You said you had 14 months apart? Oh, wow. Oh, I'd definitely be here losing my mind. But see, it'd be situations like that, and I'd be like, yo, I don't really have any room to complain or anything, because you got, it's single mothers out here, and they got like 3 or more fucking kids doing they by their fucking self, you know? So, but everybody's different. Everybody's different. I'm also like a new mom, so it's a learning curve. Yeah. It's a learning curve. Every day is different. Some days she be chill and mellow, and then other days she be turned all the way the fuck up, and she giving me attitude. She crying about everything, and I don't know what to do. And I'm like, okay, I've done everything, and you're still crying. Like, you know. So you never know what you're gonna get. You never know what you're gonna get. And I remember in the beginning of me coming back into this, like after I had her, like the first few months, I was really trying to like hide her away, you know, because me, I was like, this is so unprofessional. Like, I don't want my baby in the background and all this other extra shit. And it just got to the point where I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So now we're here. Now we're here. I know she want to be on live. Listen, she's very friendly. She's very like expressive, outspoken. Layla, please. And I'm never gonna take that away from her, you know. I'm never gonna ever like scold her for being herself or anything like that. Like, if anything, I'm gonna promote that. Like, she gets that from me. You know, her personality, she gets that from me. She's very silly and all of that. Like, but right now I'm trying to like get her to understand what like no means. I feel like she knows what no means, but she's just bullheaded. Like, she's a Taurus, she's stubborn. You know, she's the type of kid, like, she would have to learn the hard way. There's no amount of discipline, you know, it's nothing that I could do that is going to change her mind until she learns the hard way. Like, she would be the one that has to actually get burned on the stove in order to stop. It's not enough to just be like, stop, don't touch the stove, don't touch the stove. She actually has to get burned in order to like get it. Like, okay, no, ouch, that hurts. I'm not gonna touch that again. I can't tell you how many times she done almost fucking threw my candle down, a burning flame, and I done just caught it. All right, what was we at, Virgo? Let's just get timing on this, Virgo. I feel like your business is getting ready to grow. I guess I'm talking to my entrepreneurs here. Are you about to get some sort of relief of some kind so you can actually like balance your life out and get your life back in order finally, okay? It says by the end of the year. So by the end of the year, you should be good. You should feel good. You should be in a much better place than you are currently or what you're coming out of, okay? We have waste of your time. Something could be coming in to make up for lost time as well. Maybe this is coming in around your birthday. September came out. We have August, 3 months from now. Okay, so this is coming in pretty soon. The time is now. So keep doing what you're doing. It says have faith. Divine timing is at play. Maybe this is something that's just building slowly for you. You know, but the slow build is going to make a much bigger impact when it's all said and done, Virgo. So take your time, okay? Whatever, even if this is like a new idea or something that you're building, it's going to take time. I'm getting you're going to need to collect like information, like record something, you know? This could be like commentary, feedback, or if this is like a business like with yourself, like say if you're into like fitness or something like that, maybe you want to document your fitness journey. That takes time. Okay, because clearly that's not something that's going to happen overnight. You need to take pictures, you know, maybe you're weighing yourself, you know. So over a course of time, like you build up the momentum, like you build up like the proof of something, the results of something. You need the results of something, okay, in order for it to be successful, in order for people to buy your product or something like that. And like I said, that's going to take time. All right. So you may be given an opportunity to where maybe you're going to be able to work like a stable job or flexible job to where you can also build a business on the side. And then ultimately, with time, possibly by the end of the year, that business is going to replace your full-time job. But you just need to be patient, okay? And consistent. Stop being so hard on yourself, Virgo. You're doing a great job, okay? Hence the energy of this reading, your entire reading, like sometimes it be getting to me. But I even have to remind myself as a mother, like, you're doing a good job. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. Okay? So everything that happens during the reading happens for a reason, okay? I'll just put it that way. And I did not timestamp that. All right, Leo, and then we done. I want to lay down. Leo, and then we done. I'm gonna have to go back and timestamp Libra and Virgo. What's going on with Leo? This might be a quick message. One card, and it's the Tower. Why? Why? Eight of Swords. Let's get one more for that. The World. Leo, you may be getting some sort of news about a mother figure. Something could be declining for a mother figure. Now I'm feeling like a lump in my throat. No, please, leave us alone. Leave us alone. You're going from one thing to the next. Here. No, be down. Relax, mama. Look how sleepy you are. Look at your eyes, girl. You're not gonna miss nothing. I promise you're not missing nothing. You're not missing nothing. I can't wait till your auntie get here. Okay. Sun card. This feels like something comes in at like the most inconvenient time. It's like the most convenient, inconvenient time. This is what it feels like. It feels like you're going to be in a position to celebrate, right? You're going to be celebrating yourself. Yeah, celebrating yourself. You could be out. You could be at a distance, maybe from a particular individual who's going to be calling you, asking you for your help, and they don't know that you're way off in a distance somewhere, like you're traveling or you're out of the state, you're out of town or something like that. They have no idea that you're gone. And this could be a tower moment for somebody that's going to piss them off because you're not available for them. But you're happy about it. You're like, shit, yes, I can't be available for this person. I have the perfect excuse. That's what it feels like. Like you're celebrating because you're like, yes, oh, thank God. I'm at a distance, and thank God, you know, I had plans out of town. This person can't reach me. They can't find me. So it's an inconvenience for somebody else, but it's convenient for you, is what I'm getting. Because maybe you're tired of this person always like leaning on you for support or something, or you just don't want to hear from this person. You don't want to deal with them. Maybe they come with a lot of drama, baggage. This is what you say, yeah. I'm also getting this person could also always be looking for like a handout or something. And you're like, oops, sorry, I can't help you. Because quote, literally, I can't. I just can't help you. I'm not in the position to do so, or I'm out of town. Or, oh, sorry, I had other plans. You should have said something sooner. Oopsie. Like, that's the energy that is giving me. Like, okay, figure it out. Clearly, I'm not the answer. Everything happens for a reason. Like, that's it. You can be pissing somebody off, yo. Because this is like somebody who might actually be in like a bind of some kind. And it's like the one, I'm getting like, it's something about the one time that they actually need you, you're not there. So this could be somebody who like cry wolf. This is like the one time they actually need you, you're not available. You're at a distance, you're gone or something like that, or you just can't. And this could piss somebody off. Because maybe you were always available to this person. Maybe you were always there. Maybe you're always giving them grace, or always helping them, always giving them a handout or something like that. And it's like, maybe then they didn't actually need it. This could be what you're finding out because somebody's going to be pissed off and they're going to slip up and say some shit. That's what it's going to. So somebody's going to end up exposing themselves as a liar. I mean, liar, pants on fire. Somebody gonna end up exposing themselves. I'm getting out of passion, out of anger. Somebody may feel like you should have told them about your plans or something like that. It's like, I don't owe you an explanation. It's my motherfucking life. I'm grown. What the fuck you talking about? I don't have to explain shit to you. I'm not obligated to show up for you. I'm not obligated to talk to you. Shit, you lucky you even having a conversation with me right now. That's the vibe that is given. Somebody's being left to figure some shit out on their own. Look, and that's gonna piss them off. Knight of Swords. And I'm getting it's not so much that you couldn't help them. It's because they know what it is that you're actually involved in, the sun energy. You're in the sun energy, the world card here, which is very much different from what this person is going through, which is the Eight of Swords and the Tower, okay? Maybe that's what you don't know. Maybe you don't know, like, the hardship somebody's actually going through, because for so long, like, they were pretending like they were going through some fuck shit for a long time. They weren't actually in need of your help when they were saying that they needed your help all of this time. But now someone has actually hit rock bottom. We have the Fool card in reverse following the Knight of Pentacles. Like, this is like this person is like having to sacrifice certain things here. And it's put them in a stuck position to where they now have to hold tightly to their money. This could be somebody who's maybe just irresponsible with money. They've made some really poor decisions, poor investments here. So when they had money, they were pretending they didn't have it. So now they actually don't have the money, and now they need your help, or they're going to be coming to you. And you're going to be like, oh, I can't help you. Sorry. Sorry. The number you have called is disconnected. Like, that's what's going to be. Please leave a message at the tone. It's okay, my sheepy girl. You're so sleepy. You're so sleepy. It's okay. You can just go to sleep, mama. You don't have to keep fighting it. I don't understand why babies do that. Like, just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Okay. Well, Leo, don't let this person like fuck up your mood is what I'm getting. I don't feel like you're gonna be affected. You might actually end up like laughing at this person, or like making fun of them or something, or make just like taking light of their situation, and this is like what's pissing them off. Because it's like you're not showing any sense of compassion towards this person. But they put this on themselves because they were lying about money. They have been using you, using your resources when they didn't actually need it, abusing their power in a situation, manipulating. And you were just giving this person grace or helping them out because you thought they really needed it. You cutting this person some slack. And they got away with that for some time. Like, they kept getting away with it. So now it's like God is putting you in position, because God knows that you have a compassionate heart towards this person. Like, you would keep helping them. Honestly, you would keep giving them grace and opportunities. But now you're being placed in a position to where you actually cannot, or you're not going to be available. You're not going to be around when this person calls or some shit like that, or when they pop up. Maybe there's somebody popping up in your area with this world card energy. This could be somebody, Knight of Swords world card. This could be somebody popping up like in your city or some shit, and they're like, oh, I want to talk, or I want to see you, and you're like, I'm not home, or I'm out of town, or like, you should have said something. And just pay attention to how this person responds. Pay attention to their communication, because I feel like they're going to end up exposing themselves. And from that point on, you're going to tell this person, you got to figure it out. Sorry you're going through that, but that's not my problem. Not anymore. Wow. Somebody about to get a taste of their own fucking medicine. Leo, apparently that energy about a duffel bag and a story is still playing out. It's still playing out for you. This could be this person coming with a duffel bag and a story, and you not fucking home to answer the door. And it's gonna piss them off. It's gonna piss them off real bad, okay? We got next full moon. So this is happening soon, y'all. This is gonna be a reality check for somebody. Seriously. It says next week looks promising. And stand your ground. Stand your ground. Don't argue with this person, nothing. Just stay graceful, Leo. Stand your position. Let this person do all the talking. If they angry, upset, let them be. Let them go off, let them yell, do what they want to do. But don't let it consume your energy. Don't let this person steal energy from you or ruin your mood. Because I feel like when this person comes in with this bullshit, you're going to be celebrating. You're actually going to be in the sun energy, okay? You're going to be in your power. Oh, well. Oh, well. You shouldn't have been crying wolf. Now, when you really need the help, don't nobody fucking believe you. And you out trying to figure it out on your own. Maybe there's multiple people have turned their back on this person and like they feel like you're their last resort or something. Or this could also be somebody who tried to flex on you even after you've helped them multiple times. And like I said, this person could be getting like a dose of karma or like a taste of their own medicine, Leo. Okay, so just be prepared for that. Be prepared for the bullshit. Be prepared for the fake tears and the excuses and all this other shit. Okay, somebody's coming with a full script. And once you read through their bullshit, then that's when they really gonna show their true colors and they're gonna expose themselves. And it's your advice to stay graceful, stay poised, is grounded when this person comes towards you. You know. If you gotta hang up, okay? If you gotta shut the door, shut the door. If you gotta drive off, drive off. Leave this person where they be. All right, I'm gonna leave that there, Leo. That was it, y'all. Thank y'all for being so patient throughout this whole reading. Like I said, I've just been trying to work around this new schedule that I'm on. Because honestly, I really don't like doing readings with her up, but like she's shifting and changing too. Like all of a sudden she's staying up later, her naps are shorter, like it's out of my control. So I want to continue doing these for you guys, but I'm just trying to balance it out right now. I'm trying to figure it out to where everybody wins, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up these timestamps for you guys before I go to sleep. And I'll see you guys in the next live. Bye.